All right, folks, we're here with our first interview. We're looking for the spokester for the YoungFreeIndiana.com with Three Rivers Federal Credit Union. Now, who do I have here in front of me?
I'm Matt Mills.
Matt Mills. Does your name tag say that?
It does. It says a lot of things.
I didn't know if maybe you'd forgotten your name.
I did. I almost thought it was agenda.
All right, we found out our applicant here is Matt Mills. First question, what's your background, Matt?
What's my background? There's a sheet, and that's my background right now. Sorry.
It's a tough room, sorry.
Yeah. Nobody? Nothing? Okay. I grew up in Detroit. Went to school in Fort Wayne at Taylor University, Fort Wayne, before it closed. Then went to China, taught English for a year. Then went to Ohio and started a production company. Did video production there, and now I'm trying to move to Fort Wayne and be the spokester, I guess we're calling it now.
How did you go to China?
I was very literally trying to decide what to do my senior year, and I was talking with a mentor of mine who worked at the school, and I was like, I could do this, or do this, or I could go to China. And he was like, do it. And I was like, what? Are you serious? And he was like, yeah, it could be great to have an intercultural experience after you graduate, and because that's what he did. And I was like, oh, well, okay. So I wound up just thinking about it and applying with this one organization, and one thing led to another, and I went to China. So.
I think that sounds amazing. Now, tell me about it. What was the coolest thing that you found there? Whether it's interculturally, about the people, or just geographically, just talk to me about it.
Oof.
I'm sure there's a lot.
Yeah. My honest answer would have to be the people. As many great things as there were there, the reason I would want to go back, and the reason why I enjoyed it so much, were my students, the people I got to meet. They're so hospitable there, just so kind, so excited to be learning. Honestly, it was great to be a teacher there because they were ready to learn and ready to, and just very respectful of teachers. But I would also have to say the food was, if you've had Chinese food here in America and never had it in China, you are missing out.
All right, excellent. Now, what characteristics about yourself make you the perfect fit for the spokester position?
I actually went in today and changed my name to Spokester. So it's not like anyone would even get confused. They'd be like, hey, Spokester, and I'd be like, that's me. But other than that, I think just my background in video production, I've done, obviously, owning my own company, and just doing video stuff all through school. My background in teaching and speaking, obviously, I was a teacher all last year, and was in every day, had to get up in front of groups of 30 to 40 Chinese students and teach them English. And then overall, I think just my love of people in general.
And you did get that new license plate that actually says Spokester airbrushed on the front of your car, right?
I did.
Well, you changed your name, so.
I changed my name, got a flame, thing on the side of the car with Spokester written.
I love that. See, you're gung-ho about this. Definitely. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely dedication. I like that. Let's talk about social networking a little bit. Let's transition into that because, with the spokester is probably going to need to do a lot with social media. What would be your social networking preferences?
That's a really good question. My social networking preferences would definitely be Facebook, first of all. Facebook, I think, is the biggest name and biggest thing out there in social media. As far as this position specifically, I think it would rely very heavily on the blog, obviously, which, whether you want to go WordPress or Tumblr or what exactly you want to do with that, or have multiple, I don't quite know with that. But blogging, Twitter, obviously, I don't know. This is almost even a question for you that I have been thinking about it and trying to figure out if the best route to go with social media is to go into all, just try to be in everything. All the different social media networks out there are really focused on a few. I think my leaning would be to focus on a few and really make sure that there's a quality blog with good writing, not just, random crap every day, but just stuff that's been thought out, stuff that connects with people, to be active on Facebook, and to be updating Twitter. I think if you have those big three in line, sure, maybe you've got some other stuff going, but I think that's where the majority of your traffic is going to come from.
Now, well, we have a couple minutes left, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the microphone. I don't know if you have any sort of questions for me. We can just chat about whatever you want, just to get to know your personality a little bit better.
Sure, sounds good. Well, thank you, everyone. We are back with the interview show. I have here with me Sarah. Sarah, what's your last name?
My last name's Lauer.
Lauer? Can you spell that?
I don't have a name. Oh, I do have. No, it's not on my name tag. I think it's Lau. This is the part that gets ER. That's it.
You think?
I'm fairly confident.
Okay. Confident enough that you would bet 50 grand on that.
On how to spell my last name? Yeah, I'll probably put some money on that.
Okay. Then I'm not going to make that bet with you if you're that confident. Sarah, where did you grow up?
I grew up right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I graduated from Homestead, went to IPFW as a communications major, and I love it here.
Sarah, if you could have one fast food restaurant on a desert island, one, what would it be?
Can it be like one of those, at least where it's like the Long John Silver's and the Taco Bell combined, so I can mix it up?
Normally I'd say that'd be cheating, but those things are becoming so much more popular that I'll give it to you.
Well, what's funny about that, though, too, is that I don't even know if that's what I would want to pick, because every time I try to go there, I think I'm getting Taco Bell. And by the time I'm in line and I'm looking at the pictures of the fish, I want Hush Puppies. And it's actually, I'm more indecisive rolling up to that sort of window, so I guess I'll go McDonald's.
McDonald's? Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay, thank you. Would you bet 50 grand on that?
No.
Okay. Geez, Sarah, what is your dream job?
My dream job? Well, I wanted to become the spokester, but the problem is I was already over the age of 25. So I think that, playing radio right now is working out well for me. So it's a lot of fun.
Sarah, I'm sorry, but we are out of time. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being here on the interview show. Yes. And here's your microphone.
Yes, once again, Matt Mills.